Hello, welcome to lift class. It is what it says it is. We're going to lift today. So go ahead and have a variety of weights out. I have 5, so you might need them for our very first lifting exercise. 8s and 10s, I would even go up from there. If you are trying to make some gains and strength gains, I would grab out your heavier weights as well. If you have 12s, 15s, maybe even a 20-pound dumbbell. In fact, I probably will grab something even heavier for one of the exercises. So just don't be afraid to go a little bit heavier today. We have 3 sets of work. We're going to repeat the same exercises 3 times through, okay? So we have plenty of time to work on the full body. We're going to work legs and upper, mainly upper, but legs are going to be in here, okay? We're going to do it. And then we'll cool it on down. So we're going to start with our warm-up. Make sure that your weights are out. I'm going to grab one more heavier weight, and this one will do. And then we'll begin. Sweat towel, water. Play your own music, okay? Put on some music so you can kind of pump yourself up while you're lifting here, okay? And then we'll get started with our warm-up, all right? We're all set. So I'm going to start the timer. If you hear a beep, that just means that we're transitioning or we're stopping. I put it a little bit closer to my camera today, so you might hear it, you might not, we'll see, okay? Like that, did you hear the beep? Maybe you did, maybe you didn't, it's kind of soft, but all that matters is that I hear it so we can transition around, right? All right, so we're gonna start in our cleared off space, toes forward, and we're gonna start with squats, okay? So if you need another second to grab out your weights, grab out your weights. We start in 10 seconds. Take a nice deep breath, set your watches. I put mine on traditional strength training if you need to, and then let's begin. We're going to take a squat and then reach overhead. So swing your arms down and through and then reach overhead. It is a regular squat where your toes are forward and your tailbone is back. Okay. Sink down and back with your bottom. Bend at your knees. Your thighs become parallel to the floor. We're going to hold our squat down, and we're going to take a nice deep squat rotation. So fingertips, or if you want a palm to the ground on one side, reaching through the other, and then switch, reach. Oh my goodness, this is too hard for me this morning. Oh. My legs have just been screaming at me every day. I wake up and I'm like, feels like I did a workout in my sleep. A leg workout. It's kind of crazy. So, whew, those hurt, those burn. We haven't even started yet. We're going to take a lunge with a chest opener to the back of the room. Switch legs. All right, I'll try not to whine and cry today. I'll do my best. We are going to come down to cat-cow next. And a low lunge twist. So if you want a mat nearby, grab it for cat-cow. Otherwise, on your floor will be fine, okay? I'll give you that heads up. So position yourself to the ground in your cat-cow. We're gonna round, release. So as you round, you tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone, fingertips are forward, knees are under your hips. And as we release, we drop our hips. Drop our belly button and lift our chin to the ceiling. Oh yeah, more of this in my life. Coming to plank. Take your right leg forward. Twist open, okay? Think about reaching your foot, if you can, towards your hand. Open up your hip, and then reach open. So you're moving your own pace here, okay? To plank, to your twisted low lunge, so take your time as needed. We're coming into a push-up to a child's pose. So let's start in child's pose, shall we? Child's pose, draw your hips back towards your heels, and then come forward either on your knees or your toes and push up. So draw back, child's pose, roll forward, push up. Draw back, chest to the floor. I'm doing this on my knees the whole time. You can come to your toes, you choose. This will warm up our chest for sure. There we go. and a bit of our shoulder joints. I like that warm up. That was a nice one. Okay, minus the steep squat that I couldn't do today. We're gonna go ahead and get started with set number 1. I'm gonna pause it so I can tell you. New move, never done this one before, okay? We've done something like it, but I've never done this exact one. So I'm gonna pause the timer for a second and talk you through this, okay? It's called a Mac raise. You're gonna draw both arms up and pull one back like a bow and arrow, come down, okay? So up and back, up and back. It reminds me a lot of our high pull when we do the kettlebell swing to a pull. But it's not a kettlebell swing. You have to use your shoulders and your muscles to lift and draw back. It's your shoulder blade. I want you to pull this arm back, right at shoulder height, and draw back with your shoulder blades. That makes sense, okay? Well, this other arm is forward. All right, cool. That's our first move. Then our second move, we'll have 15 seconds to rest in between. Then we're gonna go, and I'm gonna grab a heavier weight when we actually do this. We're gonna go to a side lunge. Weight comes right by your calf. Rack it, dip, press. Drop back down. Side lunge, toes are forward, push off your heel, rack your weight, dip, press. I go heavier with this. Why? When I push off my heel, I have so much momentum, it swings the weight up, and I can press using, again, my body weight to push it up to my shoulder, okay? We'll do each side. So we're gonna do one side for 45 seconds, then we'll do the other side. We're gonna come down for a twisted push-up, merely twisting your legs, doing a push-up, twisting your legs, doing a push-up, okay? If you're on your knees, you don't have to worry about it. Just do a regular push-up. Then we're gonna come into a bent over triceps, hammer curl. Bent over triceps, hammer curl. So you see me bend over, hike it, kick it back, release it, stand up, curl. Your glutes are working, so make sure that your core is tight and you're squeezing your butt when you stand up. Then we're gonna go into alternating curtsies. You frame your leg with 2 weights, push up into your front heel, okay? Last one, you'll take one dumbbell, hold it right at your chest, and you're gonna squat, press, squat, push, pull, okay? So probably another move that we haven't done in class before. So let's go ahead and begin in 3 seconds with our front raise, pull, okay? Ready? Set. Here we go, we're off to the races. We are starting our lifting. We're nice and warm, and we're going to raise and pull, raise and pull. I've got 5, so I didn't go anything heavier than that. The only thing that you can really adjust is your pace. Okay, pace and weights. So I would not suggest going too heavy here. I'm already feeling 5s. You have 3s or 2s or just the air, that works too, okay? You want to just squeeze your shoulders without weights. Lift, pull, burning, burning, burning. I'm gonna just whine today, goodness gracious. Okay, so like I said, I'm grabbing a heavier weight to do this one. This is a 15. I go 15 to 20 on this one, just depending on the day. It's a Monday, I'm going 15. So step to the side, let the weight come towards your calf, push off your heel, rack it. Dip, press, control it on the way down. Side lunge, toes forward, rack it. Dip, press, control on the way down, got it? Toes forward, push off your heel, drop, press. Do a little dip with your butt, push off your heel. Can't say that enough. Get out of your toe, push off your heel. Land on your heel, push off your heel, squat press. It's a little squat, a little dip. All right, here's the heart rate. Driving up, starting to breathe a little heavier because we've got lower and upper combination. Finish off one more, then pause, breathe. Let's switch into the other side. How's your shoulder? How's your glute? Should be opposite shoulder, opposite glute. And then we do the other side. Ready, set, go. Push off your heel, rack it, dip, press. And yes, I put my arm out for balance. You don't have to. That's up to you. All right. Side lunge, one weight, rack it, dip, press. Side lunge, rack it, dip, press. Side lunge, power through your leg. So yes, even when I use a 20-pound dumbbell here, I can curl it up to my shoulder because of momentum. I don't curl 20s normally, believe me. I'm not there yet. One more. Coming to the ground for your twisted push-up. It's just that momentum helps on that one, okay? So for a twisted push-up, stay on your knees if you're going to be on your knees. Otherwise, if you're on your toes, you're going to kick one leg through, push-up. Kick one leg through, push-up. Here's another option. Kick your leg through, take a knee down, then do the push-up. Okay, so if you want to do the twist still, that's fine. Put your knee down. Or come through like a pigeon push-up, okay? So you have options here if you want to continue to do the twist, but you also feel like you need to come down to your knees. That's probably a perfect place for me today to do this push-up. Just to place the knee down, foot up, and time. Standing up, bent over triceps, hammer curls, okay? So grab the right weight for that. Whatever you use for biceps, use it for triceps today, okay? You can do it. Ready, set, toes forward, tailbone back, chest proud, hike it up, kick it back, release, stand up, curl. When you release and stand up, squeeze your glutes, keep your core tight. Hike it up, kick it back, release, stand, curl. Hike it up, squeeze your triceps, release, stand, squeeze your biceps. Opposing muscles right here in the back of your arms and the front of your arms. Did you pick the right weight? Remember, we're going through this 2 more times. So if you did not pick the right weight, you can either switch it now or wait till the second set when you're really warm. Take it back, finish off, pause. Okay, curtsies are next. We're just going side to side like you're bowling a bowling ball or like you're curtsying in a play. Front toes forward, back foot, ball of the foot comes to the ground. So ball of the foot, stand up on your front leg. Ball of your foot on that back leg, stand up on your front leg. Frame your knee or your calf, depends on how low you're going, with both weights. Chest is proud and tall, shoulders are up, eye gaze is up. You've seen your toe, you've seen your knee alignment, now look up. Check yourself quick, right? And then start looking upwards. Raises your chest, keeps it high and tall as you push into your legs. Where should we be feeling this? In our hamstrings and our glutes. Push into your heel. You feel it in your knee, you've got weight in your toe. Push into your heel, get a little bit taller. Woo! One weight. Squat, push, pull. I'm gonna change my weight. One weight. If you have 2 light weights, you can kiss them together and push, pull as well. All right, feet a little bit wider than hip width. Squat, push, pull. Squat, push, pull. Make it a good squat. Push your weight in your heels. Squeeze your butt and your thighs as you rise up. Core tight. Shoulders stacked over your hips. Squat, push, pull. We're breathing. A lot of this upper-lower body combination gets your heart rate up, doesn't it? Your blood is like, which way do I go? To your lower extremities or your upper extremities? We'll go both. Work harder. That's what's happening. So not only are you shredding your muscles to come back stronger, go ahead and pause. With the dumbbells, you're also working in a cardiovascular state, okay, as well. So it's a lot more bang for your buck. With that said, think about going heavier if you need to go heavier in the second set through, okay? You want to shred your muscle. You want to get to the point of fatigue and burn by the end of our 45 seconds, okay? I don't want you to be like, oh, I could have done more. Because that just means your weight's not heavy enough, okay? And if you're using your heaviest weight in your set, you might have to like grab a 5 and an 8 and make it a 13 or something like that, okay? If you can. I know grip is an issue sometimes too with that, but all right, back to our Mac raises. When you're ready, set, let's go. Raise and pull. Just the arms here, so let's breathe, shall we? Nice deep breaths. This is where I want you to practice good form. Keeping your elbow high. Okay, it's really easy to draw your arm down instead of at your shoulder height. So I want you to think about shoulder height, pull. Slow it down. Shoulder height, pull. Okay? Got one more here. Woo! High shoulders. So even with 5s on that one, I knew I picked the right weight because it burned. I think if I had 8s, I wouldn't have made it. All right, so now we've got our side lunge, dip, press. One weight, wrap it at your shoulder, take your side lunge to the other side, toe forward, push off your heel, chest up, rack it, dip, press. Now, if you have a heavy weight and you're struggling to get the shoulder press, dip a little bit lower, drive stronger. Got it? It helps you. And then you just control it on the way down. But it helps you on the lift. It helps you on the press. To dip a little bit lower and power through your legs. That's why we do the dip, is so that you can power up. Okay, maybe you're using a heavier weight than you normally would on a shoulder press because you can, you're driving through your legs. Okay? All right, switch to the other side, but you get to break. Break and breathe, swipe some sweat, grab a little swig of water, okay? Moving on to the other side. Whew. That heart rate, you know, that breathing. Ready, set, deep breath, and begin. Rack it, dip, press. Rack it, drive the weight towards your calf. Push off your heel, dip, press. Toes are forward on this one. Control the weight as you come down with your elbow narrow to your body. Okay? So make sure your elbow's not coming out to the side. Okay, it's right here narrow, tight to your body. Check yourself on these things when I tell you, okay? The reason I say them is because they're common errors or mistakes, okay? And I want you to stay safe. We're back to those push-ups. Jeez Louise. Push-ups again. Okay, twist it or not, it's up to you. Fingertips spread wide, palms on the ground. Remember, you can stay here if you need to. Otherwise, twist it on through, push up. Alternating pigeon push-ups, totally acceptable, okay? Like I said, otherwise you cross your legs and you can really get your leg out there if you'd like, okay? And press down, push up, okay? It adds a different element to your core when we twist. I don't know if you can feel it, but you can kind of feel, the muscles draping down the side of your rib cage when you twist and push up, okay? When we're doing a plank or a push-up, we should feel this engaged a little bit. It just amplifies or forces us to feel it when we twist. All right, bent over, kickbacks, hammer curls. Ready, set, go. So on this one, you probably pick a decent sized weight, okay? It's a combo move. You're not just doing bicep curls the whole time. You're not just doing triceps the whole time. We're doing both, working front and back of the arms, so you can go a little heavier than you might think you can, okay? We're breathing, squeezing our glutes as we stand up. We're sweating, And then we're headed into curtsies next. A little swig of water, swipe of sweat, grab your weights for your lower body for those curtsies, and then we'll begin. In 5 seconds. Whew. And go. So we're alternating sides. Toe forward, ball of your foot goes back, push up in your front heel. Like I said, if you're in your toe, you're going to feel it in your knee. You want to feel it in your glute, your butt, and your hamstring, the back of your leg, even in your quad, even in your calf, but not in your knee. I move my mat out of my way. Is your space clear? That's the first thing you should do, right? Keep going for 10 more seconds. Keep stepping on this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. One weight. Squat, push, pull. It was too light the last time, so I'm going up a weight. Okay, that's what I want you to do. If you're like, oh yeah, it was too light last time, go up a weight. Hold your weight, number 2, kiss them together. We squat, toes forward, push, pull. Squat, push, pull. Core is tight as you push, pull, so your body isn't swaying back and forth. Squat, push, pull. I have a question for you, and you can just message me later. And I don't even know if you'll pay attention to this. Is the lighting better today? I got a new light. And it appears to me it is, but I want to know your opinion. Is the lighting better down here today? Whew. You can see me a little more clearly. I know it's not a super crisp picture, but if you can see me from brighter, I want to know. Alrighty. Pause, breathe, grab your water, because we've got a break, and we're doing it all over again, okay? This is your last set. I can talk. So, being your last set, this is where you give it everything you've got left in your tank, okay? So assess, was this the right set of weight to use for each exercise, or do you need to go up? You go down. Hopefully it's a go up, not a go down. All right, you've learned the moves. We practiced them twice. This is our 3rd time. We're going thrice to really nail them and to finish off our muscles. Ready? Mac raise. Here we go. I just think this one's cool. Mac raise. Even just the name of it's cool. Mac raise. I don't know who made it up. Somebody named Mac. I'm sure it's like a machine raise or something, and they just decided to call it Mac. I don't know. I could research it if anybody cares. There's some exercises that are named certain things. Sometimes they're named after people, otherwise I don't know where they get their names from, and I don't usually look it up. Maybe people who are like really extreme bodybuilders do. If you're interested, Google it, Mac raise. Where did it originate? Oh my goodness, my elbows want to bend. Okay. Whew. So I knew it was getting heavy there at the end because this, as I'm pulling back, this elbow wanted to bend, and you got to keep it straight, okay? Side lunges with one weight. Okay, here we go, here we go. Start with it racked. I messed up on the second time through, and I didn't start with it racked. Start with it racked. Push off your heel, drop your weight, drive it on down, drop back up, dip, press. This is a single-sided movement, so you really have to keep your core engaged and tight, yes? Feel that? You have to keep your center all set and ready to go so that you don't veer to one side. Working an asymmetric move like this, meaning one side at a time, does wonders for your body. It also helps work out any imbalances because we have to strengthen both sides with the same weight. So don't think about, okay, I can do this side with this weight, I'll do this side with a different weight. Don't do that. Stick with the same weight. Breathe. Rack it. Whew, that one got me. Okay, ready, set, toes forward. Drop your weight down. Rack it, dip, press. You can keep your arm out for balance. And breathe. So it's on the press and on the pull. We exhale, exhale, okay? I need to work on my breathing a little bit here. I can tell it's getting elevated. Last one. What do you think of those? It's one of my, I would say it's one of my favorites, but I have so many favorites. But it's up there. Oh, push-ups again. Okay, okay. Here we go. We're gonna do them. Push-ups. Twist them. Twist them. So now focus as you twist on the muscles draping down your side cage that I talked about. Do you start to feel them a little bit now? Now that I brought it to your attention? Lower your chest. Ooh, there's my first drip of sweat. Ooh, all the way to the ground. Keep going. I'm just pausing for a second. Okay? But you keep going. We've got 8 seconds left. Oh my goodness. Whew. Whew. Triceps, biceps. Stand up when you're ready, and then let's get going. Biceps, triceps. Whew. Start with your bent over, kick back, release, squeeze your butt, hammer curl. The biggest thing here is to squeeze your muscles. The second biggest thing is to not swing and sway your body. Okay, it's a natural tendency because you've got weights flying back and forward, but our goal is to keep ourselves tight, meaning you have to engage your legs and your abs, your core. Hold yourself steady in the center. I like when we go through these 3 sets of work because you really get, go ahead and pause, a chance to work on everything. Curtsies are next. Great. My mat is out of my way. Toes are forward, ball of your foot goes back. Push up into your front heel. Stand tall. Down and back, stand tall. Like a curtsy back in the day, or like you're bowling a bowling ball minus your arms working. Just the legs. Breathe. Just one body part moving here, well, more than one. Just your lower body moving here, so this is a chance to breathe without the combination of upper and lower. Take advantage of that and breathe. All right, one weight, combo, squat, push, pull, upper and lower working. Core is tight as you push, pull. You're not swaying forward or backwards. In 3, 2, I'm not bored, I just need to breathe. Go. Do you ever have those yawns where you're like, I promise I'm not bored. It's just air, I need air. Squat, toes forward, knees behind your toes, bottom back, push, pull. Right at shoulder height, keep the weight at your chest. Push, pull. You got it. Finishing off here. Five seconds. Woo! Your victory lap here. That was our workout, you guys. So a nice, I would say somewhat short and sweet, also challenging workout, right? If you, again, grab the right weights, then we're all set, we're good to go. Okay? Whew. So just know that you can come back to this routine anytime if you liked it or loved it, okay? Put a star, write it down somewhere, put a star by it. Like it, you can always go to the YouTube channel and like it. I don't know how to flag it so that you go back to it again, or save it as your favorite. You can save it as your favorite, I think. You save it as your favorite. You can, I'm pretty sure, do that. Then when you go into YouTube and you hit favorites, you scroll down and find favorites, it should show up there, okay? I think it's a thing, I'm pretty sure it is. Whew. So, thank you for coming to class. I'm gonna breathe here. We're gonna stretch out. And then you'll be on your way with your day, okay? Tomorrow is mind class. We're doing it a half an hour early because I have dental appointments for my kids. And if you know anything about dental appointments, you can't reschedule them. If you do, you have to wait another 6 months. It's kind of ridiculous. So it's going to be the same mind class we did last week, except this week you have an option to grab a weight, like a dumbbell or a weighted plate, and do it as a loaded mind class. It kind of grounds you to the ground a little bit more and adds a little bit more to the workout. So it's going to be the same thing as last week with an option to grab a weight. I'm going to teach it with a weight in my hand, but you don't have to use the weight, okay? Last week we did it no weight, and it worked out beautifully. It felt amazing, so you should come back and do that class for sure. Mind class, I've discovered, is a total blessing, and I hope you have too. If you've been skipping it, you need to be adding it to your life, okay? You need to. Let's go ahead and inhale up. And exhale. Draw your shoulders away, down and back. Clasp your fingers and open up your chest. Oh my goodness. Extra stretching today. I took a rest day yesterday too, and I feel like I got hit by a ton of bricks, so I don't know. My body is just like, what is going on? I don't know. Extra stretching, I think. More water, you know, it has been very humid, and I probably haven't been drinking enough, so. Go ahead and open up your shoulder blades side to side. But I'm proud of myself. I listened to my body. Let's reach up and over. And I took a rest day yesterday. Today I will do extra stretching, extra water drinking. Reach up and over the other side. All right, and let's take a wall or chair and quad stretch. Knees straight down, parallel with your other knee, heel to your butt. And let's turn and switch into the other side. All right, starting to cool down a little bit here. That is just dripping, but part of the cool down process, right? Breathe. All right, both feet on the ground. Let's take an inhale. Dive down, forward fold. Now I do have my feet straddled, so I can get a little extra reach towards the ground. Chin above your heart, tailbone behind you, crown of your head ahead of you, lengthening through the back of your legs. And if you want to, you can come down, palm the ground. You can come down a little bit further now. Trying to keep your knees straight. If you can't even reach the ground, at least go for your shoelaces or your toes, okay? Roll it all the way back on up. Let's take an arm across. Finish off our arms. Drop your shoulder down, drop your elbow down, and just let it drape across the front of your body. Switch sides, so drop it, and then reach it across. See, it should be able to wiggle and wobble. It shouldn't be tense. All right, any other muscles you need to stretch out, okay? I'm sure there's plenty of them. Inhale, exhale. Awesome job. Give yourselves a round of applause. And I'll see you back here tomorrow for mind class. I did not, darn it, put the schedule up on this slide yet. It'll be up there by tomorrow. But we have mind, warrior rhythm, kickboxing, and soul fusion this week. So have a great day, and be mindful too that July starts on Thursday, okay? So we start a new month of classes on Thursday. So just let me know if you're going to continue on or if you're done or whatever, okay? I appreciate you guys just letting me know either way. All right, have a great day. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye.